Do you sometimes have so many bright ideas and plans in your head that you couldn't possibly make them all happen? This is not uncommon. I've come across a lot of people and a lot of clients who had problems that could be brought back to that exact thing. Some people end up trying to do a lot of things, never managing to end either of them. And some people feel like they've got so much on their plate that they can't really move forward. It always feels like things don't get done, things don't get finished properly, things just sit there waiting for you to get done. And it all comes down to that notion of having ideas and having plans and having things to do, feeling obliged to do things that you can't possibly manage all of them. And it eats away at you, not only in a physical way because you're constantly running behind the fact, but also mentally because you get that sense of not being able to achieve anything. While you may get things done, realistically speaking, that one thing that you get done is outweighed by the 20 other things you don't get done, simply because there's no time or there's no way you can tackle each of these without having proper structure in place, proper opportunities in place, proper resources in place. Now, why is that an issue? It nags at you. It nags at you that you feel inadequate. And it usually comes down to one simple thing. We have to find a balance. And the balance we have to find here is a balance between things that we need to do and things that we want to do. Sometimes the only way to move forward is to look at all the plans that you have in front of you and weed them out, and only stick to the ones that we realistically can hope to achieve within the time that we have. That doesn't mean we have to drop the other plans. They could simply go into a notebook of ideas of things that we may want to revisit at a time that we have more time, resources, availability. The important thing is they have to get out of our hair. We have to stick to the ones that actually mean something to us right now and that we can actually achieve and accomplish. All the ones that we should, by all rights, note down in a notebook and revisit in the future are the ones that hold us back. It's the sheer amount of things we need to do. I'm no exception to that. About 6 months ago, I was in a situation that I had so many plans and ideas and things that could work that I got bogged down by them and I was immobilized. I couldn't get anything done, or it didn't feel like I get anything done until I simply couldn't deal with all of them anymore. And that made me step back and look realistically at what I can achieve. And I dropped a couple of things that I felt were more of a hindrance than an advancement. And in the place of those, I focused on the stuff that actually helped me move forward. What I'd like you to consider is, if you feel like you're constantly under pressure, maybe take a moment, and I know for many of you that's a big commitment already, but believe me, it's worth it. Take a moment, take half an hour, take a day in the weekend that you actually step back. Make a list of all the things that you have on your plate and realistically consider which of these are important and which are just things that you feel you have to do. Consider other people asking for favors, asking for assistance. If you feel you can't help them, or it's a project that you can't add on top of what you've already got, don't. Take my advice. Step back, have a look at what you've got on your plate, and make wise decisions. Stay clutter aware, especially of the clutter in your head, and come back for more. If you want more, there are options. Click the round logo to subscribe to this channel, or select the playlist in the middle to see more content, or check out the links in the description below. Oh, and feel free to like this video.